Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome to the channel. So this will be part 2 of the Barcus Berry pickup thing that I've put in my Brian May Rhapsody acoustic. Not happy with it so far, so I'm going to try something else and see if it can be better. But it does bring up the question, because something's vintage and old, does it mean it's better? This is the pickup in question. It's a Barcus Berry Chris Whiteley style magnetic pickup from back in the 80s, I think, it might be even 70s. They're selling for whopping amounts of money, like £300 to £500 second hand. And I acquired this one and I put it in my Brian May Rhapsody acoustic and blended it with the piezo that's in the acoustic, and it's okay. I don't like it, so I'm going to try something else before I abandon this altogether. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the piezo that's in there, because I just don't like it anyway, and I'm just going to wire the Barcus Berry in, hopefully into the EQ system on the guitar, and I'm going to try and move it as well from the bridge position to the neck position. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, because I think that'll be a warmer sound anyway. I'm going to give that a sound test and then see how that goes. If it doesn't work, or I don't get the sound I want, it will work, but it's about getting the sound I want. I may try putting it into my Telecaster. I've disconnected the piezo completely. It's just a B-band little thing, which I hate. So now when I wire this in, that's not going to be in the circuitry at all, obviously. So I'm just checking all my wires and stuff on there, that's fine. So now I can just wire it up, see what happens. Alright, so I've managed to wire up the Barcus Berry without the piezo. I can't get the EQ system to work, unfortunately, but I do have volume on the guitar, which is a bonus. But as long as that gives a true sound, then I've got EQ on the amp anyway, so I might be able to live with it. But the only way to find out is to go and try it out, so I'm going to put it all back together. The other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to put the pickup here rather than there. But there's nowhere to mount it. But I do have this old cavity cover thing, which I could stick into there like that, and then mount the pickup with sticky pads onto there. So I'm going to give that a go, see if that works. I'm going to use sticky pads and not glue or screws, because I don't want to be doing anything silly like that. So I've literally stuck 2 sticky pads on, and hopefully that will stick in there, and then we can stick the pickup down. These are tricky. The thing with these pads is they're not very sticky at first, and then you leave it on there for a day or two and they stick really well. Kind of like that. Try and get it as straight as I can. Is that straight? Not enough. And then the pickup, hopefully, if I get a pad, take that one off. I'll put 1 in the middle, or 2 in the middle. Do 1 for now. Sort of. There, maybe. Might have to put 1 on top of each other. I mean, 1 on top of it as well, so it's going to tilt back a little bit. So maybe if I put another one on top of that one. Like that. Well, that could be just the ticket. Yeah, that's in. Just as long as that stays there. Only time will tell. And then I can get the cable out of the way. We'll see how that goes. Right then, so here it is, installed. It's got a little bit of a hum, but I could sort that out if I wanted to. So I'm just going to do some sounds through the DAW, no effects, flat EQ, so you can hear the difference. If you want to compare it to the first video, then click the link in the description to the first video. Okay. So far I can tell this isn't going to work. This pickup is not going to work how I want it to, so I'm not going to go any further with it. I'm going to take it back out, and I'm probably just going to stick with my Harley Benton sound hole pickup, which is great on its own. But I am going to try one more thing, and I'm going to put this Barcus Berry pickup into my Telecaster, and let's see what that's like. Here we go, my HB Telecaster on the bench. You can see a review of this guitar now. Okay, so I'm going to whip these strings off. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to wire it into that position, take that pickup out. I want to get rid of, probably want to change this pickup anyway. So I'm going to put this in and see here what it's like. Because I've got a feeling that this is going to be more suited to an electric sound than the acoustic sound. So obviously this was a solderless kit, so that's the pickup there. That's the one, pardon me, is there. So earth is going to the corner of the switch and the positive is going to there. So I just need to either disconnect that completely, which is probably what I should do, and then just solder that one in. Yeah, I'll do that. So this is going to be quite easy. What I've done is I've put the Barcus Berry on there. I'm just going to stick it on with some sticky pads, and I've fed the cable through the old screw hole. So that should line up bang on like that, and then we'll just wire it in. Job done. so there you go. I think I found a use for it. It works really nice in the Telecaster. It's got a nice, like, kind of glassy, crystally kind of tone to it. I really like it around the 10th to 12th, 14th frets. It's really nice and I really dig it. I'm going to play with it some more before I make it a permanent feature. But the question still remains. Just because something's vintage and expensive doesn't mean it's better. No, definitely not, because this is old technology. Now the new technology is a lot cheaper and better anyway. But it all depends on whether you like it or not. And personally, I would not have gone out and bought something like that because it's a lot of money. And for I think 300 to 500 they go for. Say it's worth 300. I could get a couple of Harley Bentons for that, which I'd be happy with. But as I was given it as a gift, I thought I may as well try and use it in as many things as I possibly could. And I think it sits here quite nicely. And I'm, again, because of where it came from, and in keeping my friend's memory alive, when I play his guitar now, I will think of him as I do with the Brian May acoustic. So I'm going to keep this in here for a little while. It is a little bit wobbly because it's on a pad and it's a tiny bit too high. So I might try some double-sided sellotape instead to stick it down, which will bring it down a couple of mil and then stop it wobbling about. And it does kind of come loose and the low E hits it a little bit. So I would probably do that. I'll take it to a band rehearsal. I'm going to play with it for a little bit in a minute through my guitar rig and stuff. But I think I actually quite like it. So it may stay. So if you do like these videos, then please like, comment and subscribe. It helps me out in a big way. Let me know what you think about the Barcus Berry pickup down in the comments. Let me know if you've got one of these or something similar. And what's your thoughts on vintage gear against modern gear? Is it worth buying vintage gear, which is really expensive, just because it's rare? You tell me. Anyway, only one thing left to say, and that is peace. Till next time.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you like my YouTube show, hit like and comment and get involved. If you dig my vibe, then hit subscribe and never miss an episode of my YouTube show. Peace. Till next time.